Rio Salado, I can't thank you enough for nominating me into the 2025 Hall of Fame alumni. I cannot believe how long it's been since my journey at Rio Salado, and this is a huge honor. Rio Salado was there for me at a time, honestly, that I didn't even know they were there. I started working right out of high school. I didn't feel ready to go to college. It was kind of scary. And when I started working for AT&T, and their onboarding process was so structured that they actually partnered with Rio Salado so that I would actually earn college credits for my initial orientation process. And in earning those credits, I later learned that I already had such a head start that it was only going to take me just about a year to finish my associate's degree because of the college credits that I had already earned. And that gave me a really strong in. And the only thing I had to do was to somehow get my math skills up to par so that I could qualify for the initial math class. And Rio Salado made that easy too. They had an in-person class, and I attended with other like-minded non-mathing people, and together we figured it out and were able to kind of jump that hurdle and continue our collegiate pursuits. And then I was able to finish my AA in quality customer service with certificates in telecommunications and quality customer service. I still hold on to those. I still have my degrees on my wall today. I'm very proud of where I started, and that gave me a bonus in the workplace when I started applying for jobs to have an associate's. And then beyond that, when 2008, the economic crisis hit, and I realized how many people that had even bachelor's degrees were out, I thought, well, I might need to go back to college and get my bachelor's finally. And having that associate's from Rio Salado, even with that break, helped me be able to secure a spot with Arizona State University. And I did complete both my bachelor's and my master's there with Arizona State in technical communication. And so I've gone on from there now to working on my doctoral degree with Concordia University of Wisconsin, and I'm almost finished up. I'm so close to finishing my research. I wouldn't have been able to do any of those things had Rio Salado not partnered with AT&T, had there not been this uplift in the credits that were available to me and the ability to finish sooner, to make the journey feel easier so that it wasn't so complex and complicated and difficult to do. And the instructors were helpful and funny and just really great people to work with. And the degree program, as I said, was just really easy to get through. And from from the beginning to the end and everything. And I still, to this day, recommend that if you're not sure where you're headed, you can always start at a community college. It doesn't have to be the end of your story, and it certainly should never feel like it's a lesser option. It certainly is just one stepping stone to the rest of your academic or professional career that you're choosing to do. And so I do definitely encourage people to consider their community colleges. I will always recommend them, and specifically Rio Salado and their online courses. Back when online was just a new thing, they helped me get my degree, and I really appreciate that. And I thank you again so much for this opportunity. And I think as we continue, the more that school and work can collide, it creates this terrific calibration and foundation that allows and breeds success for people. And so, as we continue on this journey together, my continual hope is that we continue to pair education with real world experience and merge the two successfully so that it makes sense, not only just getting the degree, but the process of getting that degree. And so thank you again for this great opportunity. I am absolutely, truly honored, and I gleefully accept this. Thank you so much.